Most people think being broke is about not earning enough, but the uncomfortable truth is this: having less money often makes everything in life more expensive. Not emotionally, mathematically. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Imagine a normal, respectable life in the US or Europe. Nothing extreme, no luxury, no bad decisions. You're 28, you work full-time, you earn about $60,000 a year before tax. After tax, insurance, and deductions, your take-home pay is roughly $3,700 a month. That sounds fine on paper. Then real life shows up. Rent or a modest mortgage is $1,400. Utilities, phone, internet, another $250. Groceries cost $450 even when you're careful. Transportation, fuel, insurance, maintenance, $300. Before you've lived at all, you're already down to about $1,300. Now comes the part nobody labels as a mistake because it feels normal. You need a car to keep your job. Buying one outright isn't realistic, so you finance it. That's $420 a month. You didn't choose luxury, you chose access. You use a credit card not recklessly, but to smooth things out. Groceries, a flight home, an emergency. The balance slowly grows. Minimum payment, $160 a month. Maybe there's student debt, maybe medical bills, maybe both. Another $220. Now your comfortable $3,700 month quietly turns into $500 of breathing room. And this is where the math starts working against you. When you don't have cash, you buy time instead, and time is expensive. The car you financed for $26,000 ends up costing you $36,000 after interest. The phone you pay monthly for costs double what it would have upfront. The credit card turns a $1,200 expense into $1,800 over time. None of these feel dramatic. That's the danger. Each decision makes sense in isolation. Together, they form a system where being short on cash means paying premiums everywhere. Even your housing costs more. Security deposits, higher rents, less negotiating power. Cheap money goes to people who already have it. This isn't a discipline problem, it's a liquidity problem. And the psychology behind it is simple. When money feels tight, the brain prioritizes relief over efficiency. Monthly payments feel smaller than total cost. Affordable per month replaces expensive overall. It's not stupidity, it's survival thinking. Status pressure makes it worse. You don't want the nicest car, you just don't want to look like you're falling behind. You don't want luxury, you want normalcy. But modern normal is built on financing. So what happens if this continues for 10 years? The interest alone, not the spending, quietly consumes tens of thousands of dollars. Money that never builds assets. Money that never compounds. Money that simply disappears into access fees. This is why two people earning the same salary can end up in completely different financial positions. One pays prices, the other pays penalties. Financially intelligent people don't escape this by earning more, at least not first. They escape it by reducing how often they pay for time. They think in totals, not monthly comfort. They delay upgrades even when they can afford them. They protect cash flow like an asset because it is. Not to feel superior, but to avoid paying the broke tax. This isn't about guilt, and it's definitely not about cutting joy from your life. It's about awareness. Once you understand that being short on cash increases the price of almost everything, your decisions slow down. You start asking different questions, not can I manage the payment, but how much extra am I paying for not having cash? That single shift changes trajectories quietly over years, not weeks. If this made you think a little differently about your own money decisions, you'll probably enjoy the conversations happening here. You can subscribe if you want to keep thinking more clearly about money, without hype, without shame, and without pretending this system is fair.